truth be told, I'm not familiar enough with Metroid myself to know what exactly to expect from this. Like, different from the original.
And we are back. I suppose I should flip on over to the display here. I should probably also update the stream title and everything. So, this is a ROM hack called Metriod Volunus. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm playing this mostly out of my curiosity. One of the members of my Discord named Alex had been working on this and basically was saying something along the lines of he's been working on this, but like other people apparently like are finding all the issues with the ROM hack, which I'm like kind of curious what this is like. So plus I've also haven't done a Metroid Zero Mission ROM hack or hell Metroid thing since my whole Metroid Zero Mission Let's Play. So LONUS. I figured I'll give it a shot. I think it's worth at least checking out for a night. So I'm gonna update the stream title in the game. It's gonna be Metroid Zero Mission. We're gonna see what this is. Apparently this is a nightly build. Alex, you may want to update your copyright year because 2017 is not the correct year. Well, let's figure out what this ROM hack's all about. So also, I don't think I have my controls set because pressing buttons, it's doing nothing. Let's set my controls. Yeah, my controls are set to keyboard controls right now. That is not correct. Alright, that should do the trick. Oh, and I accidentally pressed the B button. Start the fun. Oh, first time, second playthrough. Well, this is supposed to be easy and normal. Totally different. First time, second I better do first time and be honest about it.
This gives you a 15-minute tutorial. Or it could go Kirby Superstar and give it to you either way.
Let's find out. Alright, well, if I've learned anything playing Metroid is I better run left first. Kind of surrounded by a whole bunch of little enemies, but thankfully they're all spaced far enough away that I should be able to deal with them or at least run away from them. We just kind of started off in like a big room here. No Morph Ball for me, though. Alright, well, given that, let's figure out all the things we can do in this room. Energy tank that way, okay. Nope. I'm about to say I probably shouldn't tempt fate for that energy tank because I'm gonna have to do a wall jump, like shenanigans like crazy to get to it. So I'm gonna skip that for right now. Get this Morph Ball, which you don't actually have to shoot the Morph Ball to get the Morph Ball. There we go. It's just available for you, just hang it out in the open. So
that E-Tank looks like it needs bombs anyway to get, so.
Kinda does, so. Either way, we're definitely gonna be back here, so. And speaking of the bombs, looks like we're getting the bombs right away. We're making fast progress right away. Either that or we're just prepping up for the actual hack that's going to become. So, because we're going to be getting missiles in this same room. So. Yeah, there we go.
And if you shoot to the corner, there's super missiles.
Let's find out, actually. Anything hidden here? Anything hidden here? No. Anything hidden behind the Chozo statue? Not quite. Well, now that I have bombs, if I really want to go after this E-Tank, and, I mean, it could be helpful, I could try doing some bomb jumping, so. I might have to actually even bomb jump to get in there in the first place, so. It looks like I might be able to, like, wall jump in there, because it looks like if I time a wall jump right, I'll get in there. That energy tank is very alluring to me. There we go. Yeah, we definitely needed bombs for this, so I'll take it. Extra energy. There we go. Anything over here? Not quite. Alright. Well, we're well equipped. Let's give this a shot. Make sure we have all of our power-ups ready to go into the next room. Here we go. And we're going downwards, and it looks like we probably could go further down this way. Anything to the right? No. Anything down here? Oh yeah, yes there is. Okay. Well, this will be very, very, very helpful to have pretty right now as a power grip. That way we can hang from ledges and corners. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Anything over here? More missiles! Here we go. This definitely feels like a very condensed Metroid game right now, I'll say that. So, oh look, and super missiles if I had a super missile. Looks like I need super missiles to get these super missiles. Ah! I want. Okay, we're not getting. Oh, that was a very weird screen transition. When the stream delay catches up, like, was I crazy? That looked very, very weird.
Well, you went in one side of the door and came out the other. I mean...
Well, let's continue. Whoop. More missiles is definitely appreciated here. Alright, what's up here? And weird screen transition again. Looks like we got the worm boss to deal with now. So I guess one thing that I've definitely learned, if I do more Zero Mission ROM hacks, watch your door placements, because I'm pretty confident these weird screen transitions are happening because of door placements, so... Oh, I missed that shot, darn it! Worm's gonna get away now. Unless Alex programmed it differently. Or not, never mind then. Yeah. I'm just gonna take that hit so I can get the shot. Never mind on getting the shot in also. I better watch out, that was an awful lot of damage the worm did, so... Ugh. There we go. Taken care of. And that should give us the charge beam, which, if you guys were looking forward to me just leaving the charge beam behind, no.
Only looked like the worm did like 8 damage. Unless I misread that.
There we go. Super missiles. I could be reading my health wrong because it's slightly, yeah, I am reading it wrong. I thought it did like way more damage. I lost an energy tank actually. So yeah, the coloring on my energy tanks, it's normally like a orange or like a, you know, a more readable color. So yep, come on. There we go. Anything up this way? Does not look like it. Okay. Continuing on forward. Well, this is a very, very weird, just open door. Apparently it has a big block in it. It's a door. Wow. And we're gonna need power bombs for that door. That'd be nice to get power bombs nice and early, though. In the actual Zero Mission, it's like the last power-up you get, so... Oh, speak of the devil, look! Power bombs! Here I am, power bombs, really nice. Let's just give them to you right now. Here we go. I'll take it! Probably should, go ahead and lay one in this room, see what it does. Oop. Well, it just revealed everything. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And pick up all the other goodies in this room. So far, I guess my immediate impressions is that, well, I'm learning a bit about what it is like to hack Zero Mission. So I could definitely see what happens when you do hack Metroid Zero Mission. So far, it's been definitely a very expedited run-through of a Metroid game, which I mean, to be expected. Like, Metroid's most fun usually when you play it more than once, so... It is nice that we're gathering a bunch of power-ups right away, though. It's like we're just gaining the abilities and all the missiles and everything out of the way right away. I'm still waiting for, like, some mega boss, although just judging by what I've been seeing so far, I don't think we're going to be seeing too much that we wouldn't have seen in Zero Mission. Also, another weird door transition! You know, if Higsby was here, I have a feeling I know what he would say. Removed from Metroid Zero Mission Central. So...
What happens if you place a door on a screen boundary? Probably something about like that.
Alright, well that was a tough enough missile block to be able to get to. Hopefully this leads to something. And more super missiles. Well, super missiles in Zero Mission are very, very good because it takes a bit to get to them. And they do a lot of damage, so... Uh-oh, are you gonna be covered in power bomb blocks? Because I just used my last power bomb. Oh, geez. Also, C blocks, mystery blocks. I'm gonna need to find myself more power bombs. There we go. So I'm gonna have to start murdering some enemies. Give me a power bomb. Give me a power bomb. There we go. There's more room to explore. I might as well explore it as well. That's helpful. And I believe that's where I came from. Yeah, it is, so no point going that way. What's down here? More doors. What's in this door? Save! Okay. This is our first save room. Let's go ahead and take it. So... I like that missing no leader. Removed from... removed from Metroid database. There we go. There we go. We gotta watch out for our freaky looking quicksand lava here. Ugh. That looks deadly. Maybe that's why there was just a save point. Because, yeah, you actually sink in lava in Metroid Zero Mission, so I have a feeling we'd be sinking down and down if we fell down that, which we're just about to do. Okay, I got out. Good. Woo! Alright. Okay, yeah, it looks like you just definitely sink down this stuff. I'm not sure if it actually goes down somewhere, but it looks like a pain in the butt to get out. And also, I could really benefit from some high jump boots right now because I am kind of in a pickle right now. Okay, I got out. Alright, we definitely have some inter-room play going on here. I think I'm in a big oval right now. So, Let's figure out what we can collect here. And weird door transition. Power up! High jump boots. We'll take it. Increases maximum jump health. Also, what happened in the map? I just, like, way teleported over here. There's a blank block on my map.
Convenient that you're getting every power-up right after you say you need it.
There we go. Yeah, these map tiles aren't... there's a gap there somewhere, but... Alright. Yeah, it's like I'm stuck in this little pit. It's like, oh, I could use the high jump boots. Oh, well, there we go. High jump boots. Uh-oh. Well, this looks like it takes me somewhere ominous. Yeah, this is equivalently Torian. So, if you ask me, let's go see what other power-ups we could get first. Oh, I'm about to say, are we stuck here? No. Okay, we can go back. So I think we know where our destination is going to end up being, but this is very clearly the get powered up area. Alright, and also nice room transitions. We are learning new things every day about romhacking. And what are we learning? Well, if you're going to romhack Metroid Zero mission, I guess line up your rooms? Because otherwise you end up with gaps in rooms. That is just so weird to see. It feels very unnatural for there to just be a gap in the map. It's just like, whoop, gap. Also, elevator. Where does this go? Well, what the fudge? There's a room right below me. Does this elevator just take me to the room below me? Okay, actually no, we're in a new area here. It says Kraid, but it said on my map a bit, this is Listoia, I believe? Well, let's explore around, because that's what we do. Map room. I'm gonna forever miss maps. That's actually a really good way to put it, Snow Golem Kirby. Without the map squares, like what's up here? Also, did I totally? Twitch chat should be visible, huh? About to say, did Twitch chat totally die for other people? I'll have to watch for it. But yeah, it's like, well, what if we actually wanted to beat the game? We're missing map squares. No! Map square completion is a very essential element to my Metroid experience. If I'm missing map squares, something has gone horribly wrong. And it looks like I'm not going to be going any further in this area until I get the speed booster, so... I guess this ends our adventure here. Volunus steps, okay. Yeah, there's got to be a way to update the names on the map screen here, because it still says this is Brinstar. Oh, there's just a missile tank waiting here, ready for me to pick up. Alright. So, we know that that area exists, and since I know that exists, I mean, I might as well head to that other equivalently Torian area-ish. Also, wrong thing. Super missile. It's green, Milesluigi. Weird door good lord. Oh, the C, crack block. Okay, I was wondering what that was gonna be. Okay, there better be a speed booster in this room, or else I'm stuck here. Ooh, camera, what are you doing? Speed booster, there we go. Might as well take the full heal and get all of our weapons back. Do we have the room to speed boost? Oh, we gotta shoot some blocks first. Now, speed booster, like, puzzles are already a Metroid thing, so, you could imagine it being very, very, very much a thing in Metroid ROM hacks. We'll see how evil Alex has decided to be with his speed booster puzzles. Also, this map square, okay. We were just talking about how map squares can drive you crazy. Like, looks like I haven't been in this room. Map square, must get the, it just teleports me over. I'm missing a map square, guys. No, map map square. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, we're gonna go to this area, and like if I run into Metroids and they kick my ass, then we know we need to get out of there. I suppose it's been a while since I did save, so if I don't see a save block or station right away, I think we'll save state. So, but if we do run into Metroids, I should be at least able to break them loose because I do have Morph Ball bombs. This looks like the Criteria, yeah, Criteria area. Let's see what it's become here. Oh, spaceship. Well, I don't have to worry about saving anymore. That's good. Alright, this distinctly looks similar to the room in Zero Mission, just a little, well, it's in space instead, so, but we can break through here, and this door is gray. And that just made a small little path here. I suppose you could choose to either speed booster or power bomb into here. But there doesn't look like there's much else to do here, unless there's a block up here I could break. Doesn't look like there's much else here, so we're, now let's head up here first. There might be something up here. Weird door transition! Alright, this is definitely Chozo Ruins territory. Oh, I'll take that. And is that all there is to the room? It looks like it. Indeed. Alright. Yeah, it looks like there's not too much here other than the ship, and I suppose that super mission. Weird door, that just, ugh. I suppose it's so unnatural to just see the screen, like, go the opposite way and then just shift back. It just throws me off every single time. Line up your doors. Alright. Well, why don't we go back to that other area, because we do have the speed booster now. We could go to it. We'll see if we can fight Kraid in that area, and what else awaits us there. What direction was that area? Was it this way? Actually, I don't think I've even been in this... Oh, map room. Okay, and I'm missing map squares. Is it going to show the map squares here? Oh. Well, and now it shows a connecting passageway. I would like it if the connecting passageway had appeared on my... Oh, map. Okay. At least there's something. So that is something. So we entered room and bam. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Now there's just a gray tunnel. It looks like I haven't explored there yet. I can't complain too heavily, but still. I guess you could say it that way, Snow Golem Kirby. This is the first time I've ever done a Zero Mission ROM hack, and I was just genuinely curious because I've never done one, and I'm like, I'm kind of curious what your hack is like, Alex. We'll give it a shot on stream. So, all right, let's head to this area again, and now that I have the speed booster, we can actually do something about it. Estonia. All right, is this enough room to start the speed booster? No. I'm gonna need more. I guess given that my impressions are, or that are, I'm noticing, you know, the screen transition stuff and whatnot, is that I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is a ROM hack that I guess hasn't cared too much about ironing out very fine details like that. So... We'll go back to the joke removed from Metroid Database Central, because I know, like, Super Mario World ROM hacks used to be, like, it's a Higsby joke. If you guys aren't fully in the know, Higsby would always make jokes about Super Mario World Central, which is a big hub for Super Mario World ROM hacks, being very, very, I guess, critical of ROM hacks that get submitted to it. So, like, doing things like Well, in the case of this ROM hack, like the door transitions. So have a good night, Snow Golem Kirby, or whatnot. In Super Mario World, it'd be examples of like stuff like lots of cement blocks or Kaizo traps that would just tip people off and be like, "Don't do this on your ROM hacks." So, and Higsby would always joke around, removed from Super Mario World Central, and usually he would say it in a joking context, like the smallest little thing, Ron. We're not perfect, you know.
Using the wrong kind of tile on the corner of something, it's like, oh, you use the tile that's supposed to be like a quarter piece above air, when it's supposed to be a quarter piece above ground. Removed from Super Mario World Central.
Oh boy, I am not in good stats right now to fight this boss, but I suppose I have a fair number of super missiles. It shouldn't be too difficult, but still, I better save state. Slap 1. That should be the last one. There he is. Oh, geez, you normally don't have super missiles for this boss battle anyway, so like I just did a ton of damage to him. Oh, that one missed. Oop. Way easier to hit this guy on the downhill than the uphill, I'll say that. Provided I can hit him. Darn it!
Just don't do a lot of damage. This hack. I guess I don't have a frame of reference.
Well, he's supposed to be dead now because I knocked off his tail, and he should run into this wall here. And normally you would get super missiles, but now, blocky walls and boss defeated. He just blew up this wall and turned it into an 8-bit mess. So. Well, that is that. Now, was there any point to beating that boss other than you beat the boss? Because that did not give me a power-up. I wonder if it unlocked another area in this map. Let's save again. I just realized I still don't have a lawn beam, so I'm still kind of dealing with the short little shot here. Not too big of a deal at this time, but definitely noticeable when I can't make shots because they just stop. Also, intriguing. It looks like we're going to get one of our unknown power-ups. That definitely is what this is signaling. Unknown item! So just as a reminder, in Metroid... Oh, is this literally just... We have the plasma beam. I was about to say, in Metroid Zero mission, you get some unknown items, and that after like you go through a sequence of events in the game, you unlock the items. We just straight got the plasma beam. It did not unknown item us. We just got the plasma beam, which is really awesome because this beam is powerful. Its whole shtick is that it pierces through enemies, which like kills them fast. Wow. Well, I guess no getting our power suit back and unlocking hidden items. Oh, we are not getting a speed booster off in this little room, are we? I guess that's a good point. We're probably not going to see any Zero Suit Stamus missing, no. Oh, door! The door got me! Actually, because I don't have the lawn beam, I'm probably going to have to shoot a missile to get this door open. Like that. There we go. Well, if there's anything up here, that'll be nice to know.
Looks kind of weird to see a short plasma beam like that.
It definitely is. It's because plasma beam is normally the last one you get, so to see a plasma beam like this, you have to purposely like super sequence break your way out of getting weapon upgrades, and even then, like you have to at least get the ice beam. So you normally see it with at least the ice beam. So, yeah, lordy. Well, hopefully I can Shine Spark my way out of here, because otherwise this is going to be a pain in the butt to get out of. Oh boy. Well, if there's a Shine Spark spot, I would like to know, because otherwise it looks like I am stuck down here, and there's like a weird wall over here. Ugh. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it, because there's the boss and just a couple of rooms. Oh, Shine Spark is on the right corner. Well, we can go ahead and give it a shot. Let me first see if I can bomb up my way to confirm here. And I could also try laying a power bomb too. Yeah, Shine Spark's on the right. Okay. Alright, we can at least get out of here. I just need to know where to Shine Spark. There we go. Did the trick. About to say, is that all there is to this area? There might be a hidden room here I'm totally missing, because it looks like we just fought the beetle and that was it. Which might have triggered something, but we'll see. Well, we got more to explore, so we're not done yet. Alright, which direction should I go? Should I go do right? Do left? Actually, let's go back in this room. What was I not able to do? Weird! Okay, alright. This causes the whole map to, I guess this map is, wraps around. Okay. That's intriguing. Also, I believe this was just the speed booster. And yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. Okay. Well, might as well get more ammo and stuff, although I was pretty well full there. And get the map squares while I'm here. So I can get the map squares. Ha ha ha! Oh, that didn't give me the upper map squares as I hoped. Oh boy, these upper map squares. I could probably Shine Spark to get them, but it's gonna take a pretty well-placed Shine Spark to do it. Oh, that didn't get... I should probably just ignore it then. One more try. That's not gonna do it. Alright. Rip map squares. Yeah, that is not something Metroid Zero Mission did, was wrapping that map around like that. Yeesh. That definitely is something intriguing to see. Also, nice enemy placement. Alright, let's, there's the map. There's also a room in the upper left-hand corner that currently we can't do anything with. I guess, we can start heading towards the middle corridor again. Alright. Maybe we can get that super missile tank that I've been just missing this entire time. If we go back that far. Oh, this is the lava room. Alright, have a good night, Darth Mohawk. Hopefully your internet gets better. I'm about to say, your internet's getting spotty, and then my internet just decides to die for like 30 seconds to a minute, so... the internet... Packet loss is a thing that you should be worried about. Has packet loss got you down? Try fiber. Try fiber.
At the very least, Ethernet.
Oh man. This is reminding me that, like, I have had an episode with Frontier over, not this week, but the past week as well, for one of our clients. To make a long story short, Frontier decides to give this facility new static IP addresses after they've had, like, an extended down period that was caused by them, mind you. So, after they restore service, they don't tell us, oh, hey, there's new static IPs, so they're effectively still down, and we have to send a tech on site ourselves to get the router, reprogrammed, which is kind of shitty in of itself. But okay, we get one of our own techs out there. I help them get the router reconfigured. All right, all is good so far. But the static IPs we were given by Frontier don't work, which is complete shenanigans. The site should have been up. The site should have been up when Frontier was sent the first time, before they changed the static IPs. Ugh. So, call Frontier.
How far are you in?
Hey, good evening, Nate. We've got a decent number of power-ups, so we've killed a bug boss, and I was heading on my other way. I was just telling a story about how Frontier sucks, so... But yeah.
Zero mission.
Thanks for joining. But yeah, so Frontier says the static IP's changed. We send a tech out there, we get the IP addresses on the router updated. They're still down. Call Frontier. Frontier tells us the static IPs, the new ones that they gave us that were for the site weren't provisioned yet. And it needs to be taken care of by the account team at Frontier. And since we were doing this all at like 8 o'clock at night, because that was the soonest we could get a tech out, we had to wait till the following morning to call Frontier to get the static IPs provisioned. So the next day I call Frontier, I have to go through 3 techs till somebody understands what a static IP is. That was an hour-long phone call where we finally got somebody at Frontier that's like, oh, I understand now. The static IPs are not provisioned. Oh, this door is just straight blocked. So now they're like, okay, we're going to open up a ticket. We're going to provision the new static IPs. Okay, good. Then the weekend happens. And then I call on Monday because like the site's still down. It's like, what's up with these static IPs? Go through 2 texts this time. Frontier then tells me, oh, the static IPs are provisioned, but something's still wrong. We're going to have to send the tech out on site again. So this is the second time Frontier has dispatched a tech. And for the site, this is the 3rd person that's come on site to fix the internet to figure out the issue. Then I get a call from said facility, one of our clients, saying, hey, we just got a call from Frontier. They said that the modem is not their responsibility and they are canceling the dispatch. And it's like, well, what the fuck? No! The modems were actually being rented. They were... So typically, like in business environments, usually you rent the modem, and that's just so something goes wrong. It's the area internet carriers. The additional fee with that is not as big of a deal as it is for a residential customer, where I'd normally recommend you buy the modem. In this case, Frontier was renting the modem, and this tech dispatch team evidently was thinking, oh, the modem's not our responsibility, so I have to call Frontier again and say, hey, what's going on with this dispatch? We get the dispatch back in place because their tech support was like, well, what the fudge? Yeah, no, they should go make sure the modem's configured right. So the tech finally goes on site, and one thing I did is I gave the client my direct number, which is something I normally don't do in tech support, but I'm like, here's my number. When the tech from Frontier arrives on site, have him call me. So then I get that call from that tech at Frontier. He's like, hey, I'm on the site. What am I doing here? Can he read his ticket notes? Apparently not. He straight up asks, what is he doing here? And I'm like, hey, we got some modems on site and some static IPs. We need to make sure they're configured right. And okay. And what he finds out is that for this site is that the modems were not configured for IP pass-through this entire time. So not only did Frontier not provision the static IPs, the tech who installed the new modems in the first place did not actually set up the modems right for a static IP. It was just a huge train wreck of...
Isn't IT fun?
Well, Frontier sucks, okay? If you have Frontier, God bless your heart, you have like one of the worst internet companies in America.
Thank God I got AT&T DSL.
Oh, man. I'm about to say, I would take AT&T DSL over that, but... no cable service by you, Nate? Or do you just... AT&T's better priced?
It's what it works 90% of the time.
Okay. Because depending on your distance from the actual demarc points, like, the DSL can be quite slow nowadays, so... But if it's what you got, then it's what you got, so... Also, we have definitely gone through, like, this whole hack, and other than this room behind the boss here, like, I'm not figuring out how to get to the boss here, so I might be legitimately stumped. So yeah, this is part of Milesluigi's job, because, my role in the company is, the network administrator, so a fair portion of my job is calling internet carriers because one of our clients' internet services is suffering and telling, their tech support guys, no, we're actually seeing X% of packet loss, or no, we're actually seeing, these high response times. And it's not internet utilization, it's fighting internet carriers because their first-line tech support, they really are trained to basically say, reboot the modem and leave us alone. And you gotta get past that. And it's a kind of a skill you need to learn if you want to do work in, like, IT networking, so... Yeah, and Frontier sucks.
I'm getting vibes from Samus Returns with the walls and that.
Okay. Well, apparently this...
I was wondering about that purple blocking thing, if that was an attempt to do something custom in terms of, like, blocking the doors.
I kind of want to go in there.
Or if it was just bad tiles, like the ones that boss left behind.
Well, that looks like a skull and crossbones and a bunch of blocks. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way, but we do have to ask the obligatory question, is this test? So let's save state. Oh, we made it across. Okay. Alright. That's why I was wondering. But yeah, where does that lava go to? Does it just... Oh. Also, nice energy tank placement. Okay. Okay. Alright, that feels very trolly, but intriguing. Alright. Also, this is an interesting room. It looks like it goes out all four ways, but there's an elevator only one way. Alright, down the elevator we go. Oh, Mother Brain cutscene. This must be our equivalent Torian area.
Should finish up that. I should continue doing a second playthrough of Samus Returns. I only did a partial one so far.
Are you playing the Isoronus? Okay. Are you doing the original, like on the actual Game Boy, or are you playing the fan-made
3DS.
remake? Oh, 3DS
3DS.
remake. Okay. Nice. There you go. I actually picked that game up, and thank you for reminding me because I actually still need to play it. One of the things holding me back is that since I have a hacked 3DS, I've kind of been afraid to turn it back on because, yeah. I mean, it is still in a hacked state, so if I just never put it on the internet, I'd probably be okay. But, like, it's going to ask me to update my system for, Metroid Samus Returns, and I need to figure out how to get past that. It's probably something simple. Also, a superheated room, we're not doing anything in here. Well then, I do say, I think, especially since this is a nightly build, I think we've reached the end of the ROM hack, because unless there's a room I missed, we hit a superheated room to our right, which is definitely death. I could try going through it, but I'm probably very dead. And a room to the left that doesn't take us anywhere. Yeah, let's see how far into this room over here I can get before I just die from heat exhaustion. I'm about to say we're gonna do a hell run, and I'm just tanking the damage. At least I can get to the next room. And into bubbles. Okay! We're into new territory. Which, for all I know, is old territory that's been remapped to a new position, because this room looks like it could be from Metroid Zero Mission. Hey, wave beam. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of forcing like a player to do a hell run running through a superheated room, because normally if I'm playing a new Metroid game, I see a superheated room, I'm thinking just turn back right away, not bull rush through it, Leroy Jenkins!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was disappointed with a couple of times in Samus Returns. I was hoping to be able to do that and couldn't.
Alright, well this looks like Ridley's room here, so...
Samus Returns is actually the only Metroid game I've played more than a couple hours into.
Okay.
It's the only one I've beaten. I definitely want to go back and do Super Metroid at some point. I'll probably do it on stream.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you want to do that, let me know. I'll just make sure you don't get lost while at the same time not giving you too glaring hints. All right?
I've been fusion in this one using the hack machine, but I was in the process of working on a non-hacked mode. Run through those two.
Okay. Yeah, Super Metroid is definitely like a game of its age where it's really easy to get lost. I know it totally frustrated Evil Pop-Tart and kind of soured him on the Metroid franchise as a result. So.
Oh yeah. I think I saw a video about it. It's kind of about that.
So, at the same time, I feel like getting a little bit lost is kind of part of the experience of playing Metroid. So, like, if you want to play through Super Metroid JD, I'll watch around and I'll help if you get totally lost. But I'm not gonna say you need to go here, you need to go there. So.
Well, I at least got the Creed last time I played it, which was a little after the SNES Classic came out. And I think the only reason I stopped playing is because Odyssey came out.
That would do it. Oh
Which
boy.
is the same reason I stopped playing Wind Waker, because or Wind Waker HD, because Smash 4 and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire came out.
Mother brain fight. Ugh. Also, lots of turrets. Not good. I have to deal with a lot of bullets.
Yeah, this is a kind of a pain one.
I mean, I have a bigger platform, but also there's a lot of turrets shooting at me right now. I don't remember this many turrets in the original shooting at you in this room. I could be wrong.
The original Zero Mission or the original Metroid?
Original Zero Mission, so...
I'm not up on the lore of this hack, but thus far I've seen 0 Metroids in Metroid Volunus.
That is true, there hasn't been any Metroids, so... Alright, I guess this is going to be an escape sequence, so I better hit save state right now. Yep! Self-destruct mechanism activated! Escape immediately!
Yeah, there are 2 turrets going on the original, because I'm looking at my player's guide. There were 2.
Oh, jeez.
On the middle top and then on the upper right.
Alright, so far this escape sequence doesn't feel like it's any super much different from Metroid Zero Missions. If anything, it looks pretty much the same. So I might even get out of here before the minute, which when you're playing on hard mode, you only have 1 minute to do it, so... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, unless we have a Zero Mission section here, that actually does feel like the end of the hack. Here I am thinking we're done at the superheated room, but no. Well, actually, it's playing the credits theme now, so... Alright. Well, that was a fun little ROM hack. So, here's what I'll say, Alex. I think you got something going here. I also feel like there are definitely things you need to work on, like the weird door transitions, and I guess the overall presentation, because this definitely feels like a ROM hack, which, I mean, maybe that's what you're going for, but anyway, it was nice to do one of these for a change. What do you guys think?
That's good.
It's definitely short. I'm not up on my Metroid, so yeah. But it looks very condensed and I don't know.
Clear time, 35 minutes. Great for collecting items, 63%! I don't think I'm gonna be going back in for some more, so... Okay, I think that was a fun little diversion and a fun little thing to see. And hey, we learned something new. So let's take a look here. 3 people in the audience is not quite enough to just go off and raid somebody. So I think we are going to call it a stream there. I'm gonna double check.
Given that two of those 3 are in the call with you at the moment.
Yeah. So, what we'll do is we'll be doing Doom with the old Pop-Tart. I'll have to double check and make sure that's okay with them. Next week, we are going to be doing some more 3-mix, and I guess it's going to be Mario 2. Sometime in the near future, I should probably post about it in the Discord, get it coordinated, as I did want to do another run-through of Super Mario 64 in the multiplayer mode. So, because I know some people wanted to join, and people are like, wait, what the fudge, Milesluigi? We didn't know you were doing it this day, and I was doing it with Higsby and JD Aster, so I do want to do it another time at least, so. Any closing
Try to
thoughts?
stream my end from it that time.
Yeah, that was the other thing, is like only I was streaming, and like everybody was off doing their own thing, which I think is just a thing you naturally do when you're doing Mario 64 online.
It would be fine if we had more idea of what other people were doing,
Mhm.
and if my mic wasn't like cutting off the first third of every sentence I said.
Oh boy. All right, everybody, have a good night.
Yeah.